Alright guys, sticking kind of with that theme of kind of getting back to the basics with that brake drum forge and stuff. Off camera I kind of did a few really, very, very simple twists, basic twists. I did do a pineapple, which is really rough. I will be visiting this one. If you guys want to see this one, I'll do another one of these. I just wanted to see how the metals were going to react. But this one was kind of a pain in the butt because I don't have a chisel, so I'm probably going to make a video on making some tools first before getting back to this one. But as the back to the basics go, I look at a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of people make leaves out of like half-inch round bar, half-inch square bar. Some of them make 3/4, 5/8 bars. They make leaves out of it. And one of my friends, at work, he's building one of those. It's kind of like a mini house type deal. And just for fun, I asked him. I was like, "Well, do you need any hooks, coat hooks, pan hooks, racks, like stuff like that?" And he said, "Yeah, that'd be nice." And I said, "All right." I said, "There's some stuff I want to practice. Maybe I'll give you a couple, and try them out." But when it comes to these twists and stuff, it's for bottle openers. I might do some hooks twisted, but as you can tell, works pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and let the forge finish getting hot, have a little bit of this beer here, and get her done. Lighten any of the mess that you might see. But we're going to come in at probably about a 45-degree angle, same with the hammer. I'm going to go ahead and rotate it 45 degrees and just kind of hit off the edge. Essentially what we're going to do is make a very, very shallow taper right here at the edge of the anvil. Alright, now we're going to come in, so the taper's probably about 3/4 of an inch, so I'm going to go another half, then use the round side of my hammer there. Just work two sides. Till it's about halfway, half the thickness. See, and I've never done this before, so I've never seen anybody else do these where this happens. Looks like there's some wedges there. So we'll kind of see how that turns out. Now I'm going to come back to about where this taper ended. I'm going to work my way back up. Make like the stem. See, and I probably have worked a little bit farther back. So I heat it back up, I'm going to come back a little bit farther, thin it out, and then I'll work on making the actual leaf part. I'll go ahead and come back in. go ahead and get that leaf formed. I'm going to go ahead and put the diagonal up, or the corner up. Just try to evenly flatten it out. And then we'll have that kind of shape right there. And then I'll come in with a cross beam and we'll make it look more like a leaf. Alright, I'm going to come in with a cross beam. Just try to leave like a central ridge there. Just draw out the edges of the leaf. Alright, so I went back to the rounding hammer. Use the edge of my rounding hammer there. Okay, it's got leaf shape starting. I'm going to go ahead and go to this part of the anvil there, and just slowly do a little bit of more of a shape for the stem. So it wasn't my plan for that to break off like that. I planned on twisting the bar and making a nice little twist for my first one, or a scroll on the end. Instead I had to break it off instead. Now I don't have a good way of holding it. Looks like I'm getting ready to crack right here, which I've heard's been an issue with forging a cold shut. I might just clean this up. It was a good lesson learned. Actually, I think the leaf part turned out pretty good. But I'll hit it with a wire brush and bring you guys back to look at it here in a minute. So here was my first ever leaf. I don't know if you can see it really well. I actually like the shape of the leaf. I think I need to get a better chisel for putting veins in. So I think the spacing I got decent, but the actual thin definition of the line wasn't as good as I'd hoped. I started forming that cold shut. That's why I kind of stopped. It looked like it was wiggling back and forth. I figured it was going to break, and I wanted to be able to hold on to it, at least show you guys. The overall shape I like. The stem, for what I plan on doing, is doing this as a top of a hook. So this thickness here can be a little bit thinner, and then I won't plan on doing like a curl as a decorative piece to a hook for my friend's little mini house. So really good practice. All the professionals I've seen online made it looks a million times easier, but they've also done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these, so I'll definitely practice some more. If I get to doing some really nice ones, I'll do probably another video of me just doing it start to finish, maybe explaining a little bit of the technique I've learned over time. But I don't think that's bad for a first one. If I can do it, you can do it. So if you're interested, I'd definitely get started blacksmithing. Even if it's buying a cheap forge like my last video, I might put that in the description below, or building one out of junk like my other forge. They both cost about the same, except for one you can use, make your own coal. Might be a little bit cheaper depending on where you are, or if you got the time for it. The other one runs off propane, so it's definitely a good time to start, especially with a lot of people having downtime. If you have the extra money saved, it's definitely a good thing to pick up, learn a skill. So please like, share, subscribe. I'm so close to 30. I've been sitting at 29 for like 3 videos now. I've been getting pretty excited about hitting the 30 number. I will be doing an update video of where I plan on going with my YouTube and my blacksmithing stuff. I'm starting to set some goals, which is always good. Always keep goals in mind. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll have another video coming out after this one pretty quick. Thanks a lot.